You tell him, Grandma. You tell him. I don't appreciate the way my grandma's treated sometimes. I'm not showing you guys me because I'm naked. And you guys would probably like that way too much, so. They weighed me and they said I gained 15 damn pounds. At the doctor's office the other day, and I was surprised they even brought me into the damn doctor's office, I'm going to say, because it's during COVID, you know, and really everything that they did, except for weighing me, they easily could have done without me going in there via Zoom. But anyway, they said I gained 15 pounds. Like, shit, man. I don't look like I've gained 15 pounds, but what happened is I've been working my ass off and exercising like an insane health nut, and building up my muscles and my strength, because I want to live a long time in this fucked up world that I lived and live in. Because I don't want to leave till it's fucking right, man. And that might take a fucking while. I mean, you need to be a little more positive. I bitched at Darren for taking all of the wet, huge mountain of dirty clothes that were in the bathtub. Because I washed the clothes in the bathtub. Right. I washed the clothes in the bathtub. By hand, each piece. And he, we, any human being who's got some sense of hygiene likes to have how you there, Grandma? It's like I'm being voiced out of a fucking jaguar. A zebra jaguar, right, Grandma? Yes. I'm adorable. Sure. I'm adorable too. I'm being voiced out of a Target bag. It's very much like real life. So, God, did I even wash my fucking hair? I did wash it. I just didn't condition it. Now I won't be able to fucking comb it. Well, anyway, I'm the one who films and performs nowadays because, honestly, you know, I don't even want Darren on the show. He's just, Grandma, don't say bad things about Papa. Well, I'm going to tell you, he doesn't support any of the things that, the dreams I thought were shared. He probably does, Grandma. He just bitches about them a lot. Well, so he moved a bunch of the wet, dirty, filthy, soggy, nasty, big, huge comforters and stuff out of the bathtub onto the floor in the bathroom. I tell him constantly never to do that. It makes a huge mess. Anybody who's, you know, you guys get it, right? The soggy, nasty, wet, soaky, sudsy, you know, half-washed. It'd be like taking the laundry out of the washing machine when it's full of water and taking it out and setting it on the floor so you can go in the washing machine and take a shower or something. And what I tell them to do is just stand on the stuff, stand on the nice soft clothes, and take a shower on them. It'll help wash the clothes, and it's fine. And it doesn't make a big old fucking mess. So while I was still asleep, he went in and took the stuff out, and I said, babe, when he told me, I said, babe, that's going to make a big mess all over the bathroom floor. He's like, no, it's not bad, it's fine, I'll clean it up. So, I did make a mess all over the bathroom floor. I got in the bathtub and washed a mountain of clothes by hand. he helped me, okay? He carried it out in buckets, the clean stuff, most of, Poor Luna's sad. Of course I'm sad, but I ain't gonna fucking let it get to me. This is old boil shit so old that it's not worth even fucking expending a second of energy on, Grandma. I know, and I have to process stuff. So anyway, he moved it out, and I did all the laundry. He helped, okay? Moving buckets of clean laundry out. You should see the fucking front of the house, and the galley, and everywhere else in the house, basically, okay? So I said, babe, can you please in the future not drag the stuff out of the bathtub? Be patient and allow me time to get in there. I sit in there and wash it in the bathtub with the stuff. I'm not asking him to do nothing I don't already do. In fact, he's doing way less than I'm doing. And yesterday I told him, go ahead and go and do your thing, go busk. Well, he came back an hour and a half later or something and said somebody was in his spot so we couldn't busk. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So he said it was a bunch of old hippies in his spot and he couldn't busk there because they were there. And fuck are my sweats? I'm sorry for being mad, you guys. So he came back and I said, that's cool. While he was gone, I was lifting heavy boxes, carrying, I threw my back out about 3 weeks ago. My back was out and wouldn't come back for a week. And now I'm carrying 50-pound boxes, dudes. That's why I weigh 15 more pounds than I did before. 15 more pounds than I did before because I am all muscle, Well, you need to be, Grandma. I agree. So, I'm gonna try to find my damn sweats. No idea where they are. Must be in the bathroom. In the flood, So, I said, please don't do that. I had already washed everything and moved it back into the bathtub and, done the processing of it. But the damn floor was sopping wet and all my clean clothes were sopping wet. So, I didn't say any of that. I just said, honey, in the future, could you please keep the dirty laundry inside the bathtub until I wash it? And you can take a bath or a shower is what he does on top of it, standing on top of it because it makes too big of a mess and it got my painted fashions all soaking wet, and now I'm going to have to either wash them, which is probably okay for me to wash them because the paint has dried by now. But I don't want to. I just got out of the fucking bathtub, right? So now they're wet and I'm not He said, well, let me take them outside and hang them up. I'm like, no, you're missing the point. Please, in the future, because I've told him this a million times and because he doesn't seem to hear it or get it or comprehend it or care. But I didn't say all that. I said, just in the future, please don't take stuff out of the bathtub when it's sopping wet and put it on the floor. I don't know how many people have to tell grown adults these sorts of things, but I do have to. And it gets old, okay? You know that if Papa watches this, he's going to kill you, Mama. Well, then I guess he'll kill me and everybody will know why and know who did it. Yeah, but the point is you'll be dead and you won't be able to fucking... I'm getting pretty fucking muscular doing all this work. You're not the only one, Grandma. Well, I'm proud of Luna. She has been working so hard on her health. She and I both got sick for a while. When I get sick, she gets sick. When she gets sick, I get sick. I think we're the same body. I think so too, in a lot of ways, Grandma. Me too. I sleep right beside my grandma at night, and I'm an appendage to my grandma. Thank you. That's sweet. Well, I am. You're my grandma, and I'm your appendage. We love you, Grandma. We love Papa too. Okay, Grandma, I'm just letting Papa and you know that. So anyway, so he starts going off on a tirade saying he doesn't believe in our dream of digging out the trash and dragging it home and processing it, and he's tired of it, and he told me a long time ago to stop it. And I said, dude, I'm trying to clean out everything. We finally got somebody who can carry it to the places it needs to go, and supports me in it. She couldn't help me over COVID. It's just opening up where she can. I said, I'm tired of people who don't support what I do. I thought it was us. I always tell him this. I didn't actually tell him this time, because I get tired of telling somebody who should be supporting me in our dreams. See, I've gotten to where I don't even include him in my dreams because he's not a part of my dreams. He doesn't care to be. He's the one who originally suggested all of the things that we do. He's certainly happy to have a new keyboard or new clothes or whatever I dig out of the trash that's fucking high fashions. Like name brand, like my Irish sweater I got yesterday out of the trash that's perfectly good. I got it out of the dumpster, and that was on Friday. Today's Sunday, but so he's perfectly happy about it then. But he's not perfectly happy about it if he has to work or put in effort toward this dream that is no longer his. And I hear it so often, dudes. And he doesn't, I bought him a camera, a beautiful camera, a lot like the one that you guys are on. This is Ava Gardner. I bought him Richard Burton. It's actually a step up in, not quality, but technical ability. Well, think of Ava Gardner and Richard Burton, okay? Richard Burton was more technically superior actor. Ava Gardner was gorgeous, so. And same with my camera and Darren's camera. So, I don't know if that applies to me and Darren, but because I think I'm a pretty damn great actor. So, anyway, I've had to be a great actor to get this far in my life. But, so he starts, skewering me in my dreams. It's totally justified what he's saying. That's why it's so horrible. But he is missing important pieces of the truth when he recounts it, saying, I told you a long time ago I want this shit out of here. I told you I don't want to be doing this anymore, he said, I told you that when we emptied out that galley, that I don't want that galley filled up again. Well, he sounds like a male chauvinist jerk, but think, dude. Gotta take my meds, man. Thank God for medications. Right, bye. So I made him leave and I locked the doors, dude, because, it escalates to violence. I don't need that. I don't know if he needs it. I know I don't. But he can go find violence somewhere else. He usually does, if he really wants to. And the good news is he actually left while yelling at me and stuff. But I said, just leave. No, just get out of here. And I'm glad I did. So I shouldn't be putting up with a violent situation. And of course he took the coffee. I told him not to fucking do that. Meaning, don't take the fucking coffee maker. Don't take parts of the coffee maker that I bought. And the reason is because he destroys shit. And I don't like that. And we don't buy and find and have gifted to us nice things so that he can destroy it. And but apparently that's not true. So he's going to court right now against me against him, because he destroyed my laptop and got physical with me out in public. And, he's trying to change it. He's doing a good job of it, to be honest. But he's got to do good enough job that he quits it. And honestly, he has been quitting it. But at any minute, that can change. So, escalating problems and shit. I don't know. Can you not even bring up a problem with somebody who's going to go crazy and get violent if you do? No, you still have to bring up fucking problems. So I bought him this camera, and it's fine by me, but he never ever even once has used it. He's starting to use his own, the Android phone I gave him after he destroyed all the other phones except that one and this one. Now that one got cracked twice because of me, because I laid it down. I hung it like this and laid it down behind the bed like this, and it cracked. And I don't know how the second one happened. Probably the same reason. It's got two cracks in it, I think. And, that's part of those phones that are very fragile. I was being fragile with it and sensitive with it, and it didn't work. So I love my technology. I'm kind of like Napoleon Dynamite and his brother. I do love technology now. How did that happen? But so I've been having a fucking rough time for my whole entire life, and lately in the past month it's gotten really rough, and my shrink was so wonderful to me, so wonderful, you guys. Several people have been kicking the bucket lately, and that's not just true of in my circle of life, but it's been true of everybody's circle of life lately. Maybe forever, but lately it's been a little worse. And I go into deep depression, and it's not even people who are, well, I'm not going to even say they're not close family members. They are close family members to me. Other people can say, well, they weren't related to you. You didn't even know them. Whatever, okay. But they were family members to me. Okay. I'm weird. I don't know. Or I'm not. I'm totally normal. I don't know. All I know is I am fucked up. Because I'm so damn normal that I care when somebody dies. Go figure. These people who don't care are the ones who have me freaked out. But they're probably just in grief loss. Part of grief loss process. Can't talk, dudes. So, he hasn't filmed at all for years. The last time we were filming together. We have filmed together, but one time we were actually filming my Tai Chi video, and he went crazy and punched the camera. You know her name. The one that's done the majority of the work of our whole entire film project. And that was a year or two ago. And I took him outside and I said, honey, I'm worried about your violence problem, that you are able to just do that in a split second and destroy what matters to us most. And he was real sorry, and then he went back to being the same way. So, I don't know, I've become very disillusioned with Darren lately. Just like he's disillusioned with all this junk in our house. It's like, I'm less disillusioned with the junk in our house than I am him. Because it's brutal having this stuff in our house, but it's not the brutality of someone you love becoming what Darren has become. And I try to ask myself, was he always that way and I didn't see it? Or has he become this over time? As we become more stable, have more resources, the stress is different, and the stress is worse than living in your car, outrunning the cops, and never outrunning them. Having to wake up in Walmart parking lot and, those kinds of things. I don't know why we were able to do that it wasn't freedom from violence, but the violence was, either we weren't aware of it or it was more tolerable or something. But being here, having our own home, the stress has become so much worse. It's so much worse. I know I'm probably looking fat in there right now, but I'm not fat. I'm skinny, dudes. Okay, let's get honest. I've got some IBS thing going on and I'm a little bloated in here, but one that's easily resolved. Eat my fiber like the doctor said, and I don't know why I have to turn on the camera and process shit sometimes. You wouldn't believe all the shit I've had to do to try to stay alive and get healthier since we moved inside. You guys don't even know about most of it because you're not on. And you know what? I need the camera on every once in a while to prove that I'm still working toward our dreams. I think I told you guys not long ago that I was walking around over there off of Jaguar on Jaguar Street one morning because things were so bad with me and Darren that I just got up at 8:30 in the morning, which I don't do, and left, and I was crying walking through the fields over there and, kind of despairing, kind of like wondering if I really meant to give up on my dreams, and somebody, and I walked up Jaguar and somebody threw a camera out their window, or else it was on top of their car and it flew off. I don't know. I saw something black. I thought it was a bicycle helmet fly from their car, some speeding car. It was a guy in a old truck-like thing, and it flew off, and I'm like, somebody's throwing shit out. I don't know. And so I went over and picked it up, and it was a camera. And I'm like, I guess the universe thinks that I should continue with my dreams, but boy, the universe is brutal about it. Johnny Cash left the fucking bitch who wouldn't support him in his dreams. I hate to say it, but I think I left some of the people who did support me in mine. well, adios. But I think Darren might be all talk when it comes to this stuff, but his words hurt. You know, he makes me feel like all the physical, mental work that I do, and I do a lot of work, dudes. I don't film it all the time because, I don't know, whatever reasons, and that's wasted and nobody cares about it. And he doesn't have a right to make me feel that way. That's not the right way to make me feel. What I think he feels is that I'm filling up the house with all sorts of stuff, whether it's nice or not, and we can't live like that forever. And I said, dude, don't you remember it was all out on the back porch waiting to get picked up when COVID started? And I said, let's move it into the galley because it can't be stacked up to the ceiling of the back porch for an indefinite amount of time. We need to live out there, and we did. We moved it out. We fixed up the back porch. Now it's insane. I said, but that's because I'm in the middle of moving it out, dude. So he's like, you're taking time away from the things I really care about. I'm like, go do the things you really care about. It's not this. It's not this dream. See, when I came here, I thought I was going to work in a gallery, which I did, to be the director of a gallery, which I was. But then the day I moved here, I was the director of a co-op gallery. And I thought, you know, I'm going to sell a bunch of art. My own art is going to, you know, get noticed. And then within 2 months, I'm going to have a mansion, a bunch of money, and be able to move my kids here. My kids are grown up and gone, man. Been here for 12 fucking years. In December, this is almost August, so. And I'm living off of fucking disability, getting government housing. I could have done that in Kansas. So, and digging out of the trash for a living. And I'm not even making a living off of it. I'm having to give it all away to the homeless. And I hope they appreciate it, because I need somebody who does appreciate it. My caseworker really does, I hope, says she values it, and you know, and supports me in getting it to the places where they'll appreciate it, you know. He's like, that microwave, for instance. I'm like, if that microwave works, then somebody got a new microwave. That microwave works. We got it out of the trash or beside the trash like that one was. Haven't tried that one. It may not work, but it probably will. And he bitched about bringing that one home, but he uses it all the time just like I do. And I could have brought it home if I could have lifted it up.